Hello, welcome to Andrew Teaches Online. Today we're going to discuss... Okay, now once you've started, you're making beautiful golf swings, but you find yourself slicing the ball. A slice is quite simply the ball turning the air from left to right, or maybe it starts to the right and then turns even further right. These are very, very common shots that I guess every golfer has hit a few times in their lives. The first thing to keep in mind about a slice is it's very likely that when you make contact with the ball, the club face is open. So by an open club face, I really mean that the club face is pointing to the right. And as you hit the ball with an open club face, the ball rolls across the side of the club. That imparts side spin on it, and the ball will just spin further right. So even if your swing is straight, if you hit the club with an open club face, you're going to slice it. So go back to our grip video, because that will show you how good your left hand grip needs to be. Most people that slice, and by most I'm talking 90% of golfers, their left hand grip is what we term as weak, meaning that they grip with their left hand to the side of the golf club. This is a horrible, horrible grip, really. I'm getting upset even talking about it. People who grip like that will always, always come down with the club face open, will hit that horrible slice. What we're trying to do with your hands is put them in a position that they're going to naturally return to. So my natural left hand hangs like this. That's how I put it onto the golf club. So when I make a swing, I come back, my hand returns to a comfortable, natural position. The club face is still square. I hit beautiful straight shots, of course. So first thing you must check is your left hand grip. You need to get your left hand to be more on top of the club, and that will probably stop the club face from being open. Other reasons why you can slice the ball is you actually swing across the line of the ball. So when you're standing to the ball, you have what we call a ball to target line. So I just put a golf club down here to show you that should be aiming straight up the field. And of course, logically, you're trying to swing the club down and through and straight on that line. But people who slice the ball, they swing from outside that line to inside that line, so they swing across the line of the ball. The ball may start off a little left and then turn in the air to finish a bit right of the target. If the club face is very open, it will probably start at your target or maybe slightly right of the target, and then it will have a lot of spin that goes further right. The reason why people cut across the ball, again, you have to go back to our video about the start of the downswing, that when you start the downswing, you drop the club downwards. That's the movement. If you turn your shoulders to start the downswing, like that, you can see how I've thrown the club outside the line. The club now comes down and swings across the line of the ball. So, very, very important that when you're at the top of your backswing, you start the downswing by basically trying to keep your right elbow close to your right hip. And if you're swinging down now with your right elbow in by your right hip, you're hitting the ball from in to out. Can you see that? I'm swinging the club down my target line. So, common reasons for slicing: very weak left-hand grip, and starting the downswing with the shoulders, enabling you to swing across the line of the ball, and you cut across the ball. One final thing that often slicers really do a lot is they don't get the weight of their body moving onto their left foot when they hit the ball. They hang back. They keep the weight on their right foot as they hit it. And again, you don't get your body through the ball. You stay back, you cut across the ball, you put the side spin on it. You also lose so much power making a movement like that. And the final thing that I'm going to say that's worth noting is that when you finish the swing, you want to finish the swing with your belly button pointing at the target. You will often see slices of the ball finishing where they don't get their body through the shot, their belly button is pointing exactly where their ball's going, because that's by the movement you're making with your body, that's where you're telling the ball to go. So you have to slide your hips forwards, you have to turn, you've got to get weight on your left foot. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next exciting installment. But in the meantime, if you have any problems, you can always send in a request or a question. You can also send me your swing. You can quite simply send it to my email address or even my WhatsApp, and I will send back a personalized analysis of your golf swing to help you get better.